What up, fam, and welcome back to the vlog. Today we are going to be making some quick and easy birria. Primero, we are going to use 4 to 6 chiles de California. Then following that, we're going to proceed to DC the other chiles that we're using for this recipe. Don't forget to stay tuned till the very end so that you can get a preview of some crunchy, crispy bites of how this recipe turns out. If you want quick and easy birria, this is the recipe for you. However, it is a bit on the mild side as far as the seasoning goes. So if you want yours spicier, take my word now and go ahead and add more peppers and seasoning blend to the front end so that you can get that heat on the back end. It is quick, but it is gonna be busting with flavor if you add it yourself on the spicy tip. You got it? Good. Now we are moving on to our guajillo chiles. We have 5 of those. Once we de-seed these, we are going to proceed to the pasilla chiles. Calling to the stage, chiles de pasilla. Now we have 3 pasilla chiles. De-seed these, you know the deal. Since the chiles bring the heat and flavor, use as many or as little as you would like. Now we are about to steep the chiles. So we're going to put all the chilies that we've de-seeded into your blender of choice, or you can pan fry them in oil. Both of these will remove the bitterness. So at this point, it's whichever you choose, and it's going to be more convenient and easier for you. At this point, we are about to bring our braising liquid to a boil, and this is 4 cups of beef broth. Now, your mileage may vary. If you don't have beef broth in the kitchen, you don't have to go out and go get it. You can use chicken broth as a viable substitute, so keep that in mind. Now, the quantity of fluid that you use will differ depending on the batch of birria that you are trying to make. However, once it comes to a complete rolling boil, turn your eye off and remove it from the eye. Now you are going to pour your steeping liquid in your blender or wherever you have your chiles so that they can steep for at least 15 minutes. Here we're going to put in a homemade seasoning blend. I will list the ingredients that I used here. However, you can season to your liking here because this is going to be a part of the body and flavor for your birria. One can of fire roasted tomatoes. After we've let our braising liquid sit for 15 minutes and vented our blender, we are going to blend until smooth. However, we had a hiccup, fam, so we are going to shift to something else. I had to drain all of the liquid from the previous blender so that I can use the NutriBullet, because this did not get to the texture and consistency that we needed. What we have before you is beef short rib, boneless that is. We're going to be using this as far as ease for this video, since we are going to be making instant pot birria. Now, while the original recipe calls for 4 pounds, we actually doubled that because we are going to be using it for more than just one video, and we're going to be freezing some. So let's season our birria. As you can see, the seasoning blend in the back. What you see in the back is what's going to go in our consomme broth. However, what I am currently seasoning the beef short rib with is a simple salt, pepper, and garlic blend. Meat seasoned, let's get into the cooking. Now, while it may be a tedious and arduous task, this is the longest part of the process: browning all of the beef short rib. We had quite a lot, so let's get through this. Searing our meat on all sides helps us allow that flavor to be locked in, so that when we do put the meat into a wet cook, that the seasoning don't just fall off the meat. This way we impart that flavor into the meat and lock those juices on in. We don't know about you guys, but as for us in our household, cooking can be very therapeutic, beyond relaxing. What about you guys? How is it for you? Is it too arduous? Do you just go out and grab food, or do you whip it up in the kitchen? At this point, we have completed the saute juncture of the process. So now we are deglazing the bottom of the pot with all those seasonings that are there to add a little bit of flavor to the vegetables that we are about to saute in the pot before we add our meat.
It's okay to do your thing, but just don't do the least. I quit my boss and cooked that sauce and fed that to the streets. It's no thing, no sweat, I ain't really worried about it too much. Slight work, light work, not work, I ain't really do much. Get it in, ship it out, pivot route back, corner end zone. Hit up with a best friend, I don't really know about a friend zone. Real time, real talk, fake, can't really match that. Put it in the insurance, Uncle Sam can't really tax that. Get the game, learn the game, play the game, sell the game, all that. Never let them tell you what you can't do, gotta change all that. Feeling myself, they be feeling me too, baby, don't fight the feeling. I've been so hard that I'm
Now, once your onions have become translucent is when you begin to add your beef short rib back into the pot. Once you have added all your short rib into the pot, then you are going to be adding that liquid base for your consomme that you prepared earlier in the video. What you're about to see is a personal preference. You do not have to do this. However, I tossed all of my short rib that I added in so that it get a nice even coat before I poured more braising liquid and lined the rest of my short rib in, because I did do double what the typical recipe for this particular one called for. Since la-da-da everybody's in the pool, we are going to pour the rest of that braising liquid in, toss the short rib, then seal it up so that we can set it and forget it. When we say quick and easy, we mean it. As you can see, 50 minutes on the timer for us to be on up out of here. Well, now that our time has elapsed and the 50 minutes are gone, we are going to open it up to see how they look. Come on, hurry up, sir. You're taking quite a long time. Booyah. So this step is not shown, but following this, you are going to skim the top layer off for the oil to fry your tacos so that you can crisp them up. Now, I know y'all hear me, but y'all see Bay hands. I had to tag team my partner in so that we could get this done a little bit more expeditiously, because your boy wanted to consume this birria with this consomme. You know what I'm talking about? So, thanks, Bay. Initially, the double-decker idea for these quesadilla tacos I saw from Quan Tran. Man, when I tell you they was busting with that extra little layer of cheese in there, like a birria gordita crunch on mom, straight busting.
Drop down like some dominoes. Blues and greens and pinks, I got a lot of those. Yeah, you know, talking slime, I can't relate to.
Man, y'all see how stacked them boys is? Yes, this finna be one for the ages. This video. I'm getting hungry doing this voiceover. I gotta have some video again soon.
time to let them know. Rubber band bands, I got a lot of dough. Oh, for sure. Working around the clock, sometimes I need me more than 24. Eeny, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe. Said you got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem, I might let them know. Freeze you like I'm melting some, I let it go. Eeny, eeny, meeny, meeny, miny, mo. Head to toe. Said you got your own style, that's just slang for you, ain't got it though. Talking like you got it, that's a problem.
Round 2, fight. So I think I had about a dozen for this particular video, so we're gonna be here for a minute. Let's get in on the second round of crisping up these tortillas. Look at Bay, just tending to them tortillas. Oh, delicioso. And as if you couldn't already see, these are single layer tacos. We did a mix of singles, doubles, and a quesadilla taco pizza. Yeah, quesadilla taco pizza. And you know what, guys? Early in the video, I lied. This is not the video that we have the quesadilla pizza. We are having a quesadilla burrito. This video, quesadilla burrito. We do so much around these parts, and I should have looked for it in the video, huh? Oh well, say la vie. Charge it to my head, not my heart. Easy to forget when you do so much. Now, what I'm about to say may sound extremely overambitious. However, from my experience, with this being a flour tortilla, it did not get anywhere near as much of the flavor as I wanted from the consomme, nor the coloration that I wanted. So in the future, if I can, I honestly want to press out our own tortillas so that we can season the tortilla with kind of like a birria seasoning. That way, although it may not get the flavors from here, it will already be built into the foundation of the tortilla to add just a little bit of extra sopped upness to the recipes. So I've got some double-decker birria tacos, single, and a burrito. Why do I not have a spoon? straight up wild.